Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a pressing issue affecting millions of Americans, the explosion of credit card debt in the United States. So today's discussion will answer a few questions such as causes of rising credit card debt, consequences of soaring debt, action steps. To start things off, let's look at a little background on the topic. The United States has witnessed a significant surge in credit card debt, sparking concerns among economists, policymakers, and financial experts. Understanding the underlying factors behind this trend requires delving into various aspects of consumer behavior, economic dynamics, and societal influences. In July of last year, U.S. credit card debt breached the $1 trillion mark for the first time ever, painting a grim picture of financial strain for many households. As inflation rates soar and interest rates climb, the burden of credit card debt becomes increasingly unbearable. Now, let's look into the sources of these rising credit card indebtedness. Causes of rising credit card debt. In recent years, the United States has witnessed a significant surge in credit card debt, raising concerns about its long-term economic impact. Experts point to several factors behind this alarming trend, including robust consumer spending, driven by both essential and non-essential purchases. Additionally, skyrocketing inflation rates have pushed up prices for necessities, forcing more Americans to rely on credit cards to make ends meet. However, some elaborate causes include 1. Economic conditions. Economic downturns such as the 2008 financial crisis and the COVID-19 pandemic have forced many Americans to rely on credit cards to cover essential expenses when faced with job losses or reduced income. Low wages coupled with rising living costs have compelled individuals to bridge the gap between their earnings and expenditures through credit, leading to a continuous cycle of debt accumulation. 2. Consumer behavior. The pervasive culture of consumerism encourages individuals to indulge in discretionary spending beyond their means, often financed by credit cards. Lack of financial literacy and impulse buying contribute to reckless spending habits, resulting in higher credit card balances and mounting interest payments. 3. Easy access to credit. Financial institutions offer enticing credit card offers with low introductory rates and attractive rewards, enticing consumers to borrow more than they can afford. The ease of obtaining credit cards, combined with aggressive marketing strategies, lures individuals into taking on debt without fully comprehending the long-term consequences. 4. Rising healthcare and education costs. Escalating healthcare expenses and the soaring cost of higher education compel individuals to resort to credit cards as a means of financing medical bills and tuition fees. Despite having insurance coverage, out-of-pocket costs remain substantial, pushing individuals to rely on credit cards to manage unexpected medical emergencies and educational expenses. 5. Debt servicing and interest rates. High interest rates charged by credit card issuers amplify the burden of debt servicing, making it challenging for individuals to repay their outstanding balances. Minimum payment requirements may seem manageable initially, but often result in prolonged debt repayment periods and exorbitant interest charges, exacerbating the debt burden over time. These causes we've looked at have repercussions. Now that you understand the causes, let's discuss the outcomes. Consequences of soaring debt. The repercussions of ballooning credit card debt extend far beyond individual households. More money funneled into interest payments means less available for savings or discretionary spending. Moreover, missed payments and financial hardships become more prevalent, with the looming return of student loan payments exacerbating the situation. Detailed consequences can be viewed below. 1. Financial stress. High levels of credit card debt can cause significant financial stress for individuals and families, leading to anxiety, depression, and strained relationships. 2. Interest payments. Accumulating credit card debt results in substantial interest payments, diverting funds away from savings, investments, and other essential expenses. 3. Impact on credit score. Excessive credit card debt can harm individuals' credit scores, making it difficult to access favorable loan terms for mortgages, auto loans, or even employment opportunities. 4. Economic instability. A high prevalence of credit card debt undermines economic stability, as individuals with high debt levels may be more vulnerable to financial shocks such as job loss or unexpected expenses, potentially leading to widespread defaults and economic downturns. 5. Wealth inequality. The burden of credit card debt disproportionately affects low and middle-income households, exacerbating wealth inequality and perpetuating cycles of poverty. These repercussions are dire, and we can only look forward to a brighter America. Looking ahead, while Federal Reserve measures to curb inflation may offer some relief in the long term, short-term consequences include higher costs for carrying credit card balances. Proposed regulations aim to alleviate some of the burden on struggling borrowers, but individual responsibility remains paramount. As we look to the future, addressing the root causes of the credit card debt crisis will require a multifaceted approach that involves collaboration between policymakers, financial institutions, and consumer advocacy groups. Policy interventions, such as regulations on credit card fees and interest rates, can help protect consumers from predatory practices and ensure greater transparency in lending. Additionally, initiatives aimed at promoting financial education and literacy from an early age can empower individuals to make sound financial decisions and avoid the pitfalls of excessive debt. At the same time, innovations in financial technology, fintech, present opportunities to revolutionize the way consumers manage their finances. From budgeting apps to alternative lending platforms, fintech solutions offer new avenues for individuals to gain control over their money and reduce reliance on credit cards. Now that we know the origins and implications of the rise, let's explore the action plan and steps that will solve this problem. Action steps. As we navigate this credit card debt crisis, it's crucial for individuals to take proactive steps. Budgeting responsibly, negotiating lower interest rates, and exploring balance transfer options are just a few strategies to regain financial stability. 1. Financial education initiatives. Investing in financial education initiatives at both the national and local levels is essential for equipping individuals with the knowledge and skills needed to make informed financial decisions. These initiatives should start early, incorporating financial literacy into school curriculums and providing resources for adults to improve their understanding of personal finance topics such as budgeting, saving, and debt management. 2. Regulation of credit card practices. Implementing regulations to protect consumers from predatory credit card practices is paramount. This includes capping interest rates, limiting fees, and increasing transparency in credit card agreements. Additionally, policymakers should explore measures to curb aggressive marketing tactics that encourage excessive credit card usage and debt accumulation. 3. Support for debt relief programs. Expanding access to debt relief programs can provide much-needed assistance to individuals struggling with credit card debt. This may involve enhancing existing programs such as debt consolidation and settlement options, and exploring innovative solutions to alleviate the burden of high-interest debt. 4. Promotion of responsible lending practices. Encouraging financial institutions to adopt responsible lending practices can help prevent consumers from taking on more debt than they can afford. This includes conducting thorough assessments of borrowers' financial situations, offering reasonable credit limits based on income and credit history, and providing clear and comprehensive information about terms and conditions. 5. Fostering a culture of saving. Promoting a culture of saving can help individuals build financial resilience and reduce their reliance on credit cards for emergency expenses. Employers, financial institutions, and community organizations can play a role in encouraging saving behaviors through incentives such as employer-sponsored retirement plans, automatic savings programs, and financial incentives for reaching savings goals. 6. Leveraging technology for financial management. Harnessing the power of financial technology, fintech, can empower consumers to take control of their finances and make smarter decisions about credit card usage. Budgeting apps, expense tracking tools, and digital financial coaching platforms can provide individuals with real-time insights into their spending habits and help them develop strategies for managing debt effectively. 7. Support for affordable housing and healthcare. Addressing underlying factors such as the high cost of housing and healthcare is crucial for reducing financial strain on households and mitigating the need to rely on credit cards to cover essential expenses. Policymakers should explore measures to increase access to affordable housing and healthcare services, thereby freeing up financial resources for other needs. In conclusion, the explosion of credit card debt in the U.S. underscores the urgent need for proactive measures to address underlying economic, social, and educational challenges. By fostering a culture of financial responsibility and enacting policies that promote fair and transparent lending practices, we can work towards a future where all Americans have the tools and knowledge to achieve financial security and well-being. Together, through a combination of policy support, lender flexibility, and personal discipline, we can overcome the challenges posed by escalating credit card debt in America. It is a multifaceted phenomenon driven by a combination of economic, economic, social, and behavioral factors. Addressing this issue requires a comprehensive approach that encompasses financial education, consumer protection measures, and policies aimed at promoting responsible lending practices. By fostering greater awareness and accountability, individuals can take proactive steps to mitigate the risks associated with excessive debt and achieve long-term financial stability. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, stay financially savvy.